Okay, so we are live and in the Philippines. Just waiting for dinner to cook. You might hear this little dog in the background. It's Figsy's rescue team. IndiPac. Where is Figsy? Who knows? We'll do some videos about that. IndiPac 2018. I just flew my drone and I just almost crashed it. I caught it. It was crazy. This dog's not really happy with me live streaming right now. So 2018 IndiPac. I'm gonna do my best not to step on a stonefish here. Or a stingray. There's a lot around here. Stonefish will kill you in the Philippines. But they're camouflage, you can't even really see them. So it'll go out. Oh, this lighting's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad, indeed. Just if a tiger shark, if you see a dorsal fin on a tiger shark behind me, just let me know. Just let me know. What the fuck is that? Something swimming down there. This is pretty cool. We were swimming in the pool the other day, weren't we, in Chiang Rai, and now we're live streaming in the... What ocean is this? I'm not even sure, but it's pretty rad. So IndiPac 2018 is on. The applications have opened. There's 4 stages in the application. Stage 1. Can people see this? Can you guys hear me? Is it? Give me a. Okay, so some people can hear me, some people can't hear me. I was into trouble. They want riders who can represent the race well, you know, no littering, not stupid riding on the road, you know, staying on the left-hand side of the road, looking where you're going. I just almost stepped on a big rock then. Things like that. So safety is a big focus this year. And for any event, it's motoring, cycling, running. Safety always should be a good focus, and that's we always learn. As we grow, as we do things, I learn how to be safe all the time. I used to ride a lot of black clothing, you know, so wear a lot of black stuff. You see me wear my black vegan shirt, where that's my uniform, but also try and run a fluoro helmet. If I'm wearing socks, I generally have fluoro socks, a bit of visibility there. So IndiPac 2018 is going to be a good one. It's just going to be an amazing experience. I'm looking forward to it so much. I've been training for it the last few months since IndiPac this year. Working out what bike I'm going to use, things like that. I'll be honest with you. Like when I lined up this year in March, I think it was March 18th in Fremantle, South Mole, I knew that I wasn't going to be a contender. I knew that before I even left Adelaide. I took a real heavy bike. I took a lot of stuff. I was like, you know, I was set. I was like Homer Simpson going touring. I had everything, man. I even the first day I carried like 4 kilos of food with me on the first day. Like I just didn't really care. I'm like, just going to do 250 Ks a day, just cruise along, just finish it, vlog it, give it some hype, get the event some attention, and that was my plan. And then after maybe 100 Ks or 200 Ks, 150 Ks, I was just like in so much pain. My whole left side of my body was just sort of shutting down from that, getting hit by the car a few weeks before, and I thought, okay, I'll see how it goes. I called it a night at 275 K, pulled into that cemetery, just out of Bruce Rock there, and just got 12 hours sleep. Got 12 hours sleep in IndiPac, which is pretty unique. But I slept really good, felt good, had not much fatigue, but then next day woke up, jumped on the bike again, it was just a lot of pain. So I thought, okay, I'll just warm up to it, and did another like 40, 50 Ks maybe, and then got to Merredin, and I was just like, this is pointless. I'm just going to give myself a lot of injury. And I've ridden across the Nullarbor. I've ridden from Perth to Adelaide, so I know what to expect. And that's where you got to pull the pin. If you know that what you're going to do is going to do more damage than good, and that's what 20 years of riding's done for me. 1996 when I did my first ever 100K ride, so 21 years of riding, I should say. Over 400,000 Ks as a vegan. I've ridden across Australia. I've ridden Perth, tip of Cape York, Seattle down to Los Angeles, Singapore up to Laos. I've ridden a lot. I've ridden a lot of different miles, so I understand what's involved, and I understand that health for me is a big priority. And if I'm going to sacrifice my health just to do something I've already done before, I don't know. For me, it's not a good investment. But I'm definitely G'd up for IndiPac 2018. I'm going to dedicate the whole summer this summer to it. I'm not going to have the Doing Rider Backpacker hostel this summer. I'm just going to focus all on myself, be selfish, do something for myself for a change, and just going to focus all my efforts into IndiPac. IndiPac is basically mental training, really. It's about getting your equipment ready, getting ready for it, but at the end of the day, you're going to have a lot of fatigue. You're going to have a lot of soreness. I'm not talking like injury soreness. I'm talking like massive saddle sores, bleeding, pussing, gaping saddle sores. I mean, tendonitis that's not going to destroy your knee, but it's going to be there. It's going to be niggle. It's not going to rip off your tendon off your ACL, but it's going to be there. I'm talking like neck pain, you know, like Sherman's, I think it's called Sherman's neck or something like that, Sherman's neck, where he's, you know, you've got to deal with that sort of thing. All those things, you know, dealing with flat tires and headwinds, and there's little things that I'm used to as a cyclist, endurance cyclist, touring and stuff like that. I'm just looking down at, you know, as I speak. What was that? But yeah, let's do some questions here. I thought you broke your collarbone or something. I didn't break the collarbone. I was lucky not to break my collarbone when I got hit by the car. So lucky. I went flying through the air. It was just pure luck. Pure luck I didn't break that collarbone. So it was, yeah, just pure luck. Someone said something about Sustain on network. I think I think a lot of people will probably sign up for IndiPac and not really understand what's involved. You know, I think it's awesome, man. All banter aside, all shit talking aside, and I am a shit talker, man. All the banter and drama and everything aside, you know, IndiPac's fucking hardcore, man. You know, and you might have a grudge or a chip on your shoulder or a motivation or an inspiration or whatever to do it, and that's awesome. But after 2 or 3 days, man, that's just gonna take over. IndiPac reality is gonna take over, and you're gonna be cooked, man. You're gonna be cooked. All right. So IndiPac is not, you know, it's not romantic. It is romantic, but it's not romantic. It's romantic. Hard fuck session of passion. It's like, it's insane, man. But it's also romantic in that you're going to get your heart broken out there on the Nullarbor. You know, the headwinds are just going to destroy you. The rough roads, the fucking running over, you know, kangaroo carcasses at night time because your lights, weren't focusing, you hit a kangaroo and you crash and you smack your head on the ground, or you do what one of the other guys did, is, you know, attacking with your head down and smashing the back of a car and knocked out some of his teeth, you know, things like that. That's what happens, you know, with the full on. If you're not really focused, and you're always going to be focused, and that's just for your safety. For number one, you've got to be focused. You can't be having the apathy, the fatigue-induced apathy, where you're like, oh, I just don't care anymore, or whatever. No. You're on the public road. You've got to be really focused. You know, other people using the road, you got to be focused. This isn't a desert track, single track somewhere else, where you're not going to hit no one. But this is the real deal out in the IndiPac. This is real life. So you want to make sure that someone says a shark behind me. You want to make sure you're on point. You want to be on point in IndiPac. Otherwise, it's, you know, IndiPac is a race. It's a ride that it can destroy people. It can destroy people's love with the bike if you're not ready for it. It can crush you. It can, you know, I mean, we've got unknown stories of IndiPac. What happened to a lot of people out there who, you know, there's people out there who, I don't know what happened to them. You know, they DNF for whatever reason, fatigue or injury or whatever, you know, they DNF'd, and what happened to them, you know? I'm not in contact with a lot of them, so like, where are they still riding now, or, you know, what happens? It's like when people come to my festival and they don't have a YouTube channel or a Facebook account, they want to go to Burma and go touring, but like, they're just going off the radar. Like, are they still alive? Like, what's happened to them, you know? So IndiPac is like that. So you're going to be making sure, you don't sign up to IndiPac because it's cool, you know? I mean, it's hard to get into IndiPac, for one. You know, it was pretty easy to get into this year, but next year's going to be really tough to get into. There's a lot of applications and running around, stuff like that, just to make sure you're ready. And even then the Nullarbor will set you out. You know, day 2 will set you out. You know, day 2 will sort you out. Show you what's going on. Day 2 is pretty tough in IndiPac. You know, it's long, straight, dead roads. It's just like, you know, day 2 is pretty full on. So that's the deal. What bike am I going to use? I've got a bike company that maybe we might be working something out. I'm not sure. But in the meantime, I would probably say the Trekker ALR and more my Giant TCR, or maybe my Giant Defy. Who knows? Either way, it's going to be a lightweight bike because I'm going to be racing IndiPac. This year I might try and finish IndiPac. I knew I wasn't going to be able to contend, do 300-400 k's a day or whatever, but I thought I'll just have a crack and see if I can finish it with my injuries, but I knew I couldn't after the first day. I already talked about that. But I'm just excited, man. I'm excited because I could probably get eaten by a tiger shark any moment. And I'm excited that this IndiPac's on again. And I sort of planned to do it, even if it wasn't going to be fully organised, I was just going to turn up and do it, you know, just to unfinished business and just go and ride that exact route. I think there's going to be some changes in the course this year, the route maybe through Melbourne or something like that. I'm not too sure. The route hasn't been fully confirmed yet. But when the route the route, which where part of the world you're from is. When that's confirmed, then I'll do a video about that, share my comments and criticisms about the route. The route, mate. It's the route. And the route's fucking awesome, man. It's a good route. The IndiPac's a good route. Just flats, hills, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. So I think we're gonna have, you know, a lot of good hype with IndiPac. We're gonna have a lot of media coverage. We're gonna have a lot of social media coverage. I'll have to work out what sort of data plan will get coverage out there, so I can upload to Strava every day. I'll try and vlog every day. Live stream probably the easiest because you don't have to edit live stream. You can just ride along slowly and just film it one take and then go. But tyres, I'll be using probably tubeless, some sort of tubeless tyre, because if you're getting, you know, flat tyres, or, you know, maybe someone sabotages it and they throw tacks on the road or tacks on the bike path, you know. People do that. Unfortunately, we live in that world. People throw tacks on the Tour de France route or whatever. So I think tubeless is a good idea. Tubeless with sealant, and that's about it. Sam Smith, thanks for the good work, bro. Grateful for the help, inspiration. No worries, man. This is quite unusual, isn't it? This lighting. Let's go in the darkness. Can't go so much deeper. The tide's coming in. Wow. But IndiPac's gonna be great. I mean, one strength I have with IndiPac, one thing I'm good with is camping. I love. What the fuck is that? I love camping out. Yes, that's just what I love to do. I love camping out. I love it, man. That's just like, you're under the stars. Can't really see any stars here. Too much light, but camping out is definitely one of my fortes. I'm not scared of snakes. I'm not scared of spiders. I'm not scared of ants or moths or any bug, you know. I'd love to see some inland taipans out in the Nullarbor to film that. I'd love to see some scorpions and the stars, and it's just beautiful out there. I remember when I pulled out of IndiPac this year and jumped in the car with Troy Bailey Images and photography, and we drove across Nullarbor filming the riders, and that was just fantastic. That was fantastic, seeing that. Just the stars at night time. Nullabor's a beautiful spot. It's a beautiful spot. What's the most dangerous snake? The most dangerous snake is the one that's about to bite your ball sack. That's the most dangerous snake. But if you're talking just biologically, ergonomically, anatomically, I would say king cobra, because they're very aggressive and they've got big fangs. I'm pretty sure king cobra is front fanged, so they like to bite and just gnaw. We have king cobras here in the Philippines. They're not in Australia, but we have what's the word? We have the inland taipan, the fierce snake, but it's not really aggressive and it's pretty rare. So, death adder. Probably a death adder. The snake that's going to kill you, if it's going to kill an IndiPac, would be a death adder. Because if you get bitten by a death adder out there, then, you know, you're probably going to be pretty cool. So I'd say a death adder, because they don't move and they're front fanged. I'm pretty sure they're front fanged and they can kill you. So, especially if you're dehydrated. Something just nibbled my foot. Could be a Filipino sea snake. King Browns will kill you as well. King Brown will kill you. And King Brown can be a very aggressive snake. The Dugite can kill you. There's no taipans, coastal taipans on the route, so that's good. But they're pretty aggressive. Coastal taipan will chase you and bite you. Ollie Barrisfeld, nor your ball sack, mate. Remember that time, Ollie, we rode with Peter Sagan? Remember that? That was good fun. Should I do IndiPac or go to uni? If you have to answer that, here's the thing. A lot of people are excited for IndiPac. They've seen me hype it up. They've seen Maven hype it up. They've seen Jesse hype it up. They've seen Sarah hype it up. Sarah, man, what a machine, eh? What a machine, man. I mean, a lot of people aren't going to do IndiPac this year, I think, because they don't want to get showed up by Sarah, because she is like the Terminator. She's like, what's that? Sarah, what's her name? The Terminator girl. I forget. My mind is blank. I did the post the other day about it. Who's the girl from the Terminator? Someone let me know down below. But, you know, she's a beast, man. And watching Sarah ride across the Nullarbor, I learned a lot about physiology. I learned a lot about physiology. That was fantastic. It just showed that mindset's the biggest one. It's not testosterone. It's not, it's not even. It's definitely not testosterone, because if it was testosterone, then women wouldn't finish in the top 20, let alone up there with Christoph and Mike, just on their heels the whole time. So it's more of about who can just stay on the bike, be efficient, keep you cool. When you lose your shit, don't lose your shit too much. Keep on riding. Lose your shit, but keep on riding. Things like that. Just keep on going. Sarah Connor, that's what it was, Sarah Connor. So Sarah Connor, the Nullarbor, mate, she's a fucking Terminator, man. A Terminator on the bike, so that's going to be good. But yeah, so a lot of people excited for IndiPac. They've seen us hype it up. University or IndiPac, I would say IndiPac would teach you more than going to uni in terms of like life and what you're made of and what you need to prepare and how you can be all more organised. So yeah, wow, there's definitely some things down on my little footsies here. This is clear water in the Philippines. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna get some dinner into me. Got some rice. Got 7 serves of rice there coming up. Who will win IndiPac this year? We don't even know who's lined up. You know, who knows? IndiPac is such a long race, man. There's no support. You could break 4 spokes and you've only carried 3. Like anything can happen in IndiPac. IndiPac's not like a marathon, 2-hour marathon, 3-hour marathon where you're like, oh yeah, they're top 10, this is it. We don't know. No one knows, man. No one knows. So no one knows. Vegan Gains wants $5,000 to debate me. I mean, that is pretty hilarious. Vegan Gains should give this video a thumbs up. If you think Vegan Gains should do IndiPac. But yeah, anyway, that's another video in itself. But IndiPac, I'm definitely G'd up for it. It's just great. I love it. There's no drafting. There's no support. They've got a relay. They've actually got a relay this year. Which is interesting. It's like 4 stages. It's like Perth to Adelaide, then Adelaide to Melbourne, then Melbourne to maybe Canberra, and then Canberra to Sydney. That'll be interesting. What do I think about that? I think that's cool. You know, I think it'll add a bit of extra attention to the race. I think, and it'll be introduction for some people to bike packing in that race format. So I think it's positive. At first when I heard it, I was like, hey, relay? Like, really? And it's, oh no, I reckon that's a good idea. It's like in the 24-hour races. You know, we used to do 24-hour solo and then do a teams event. And I didn't really like that because you get the guys in the teams just be blasting past you every lap, you know, like a 300, 400 watts. And you're just like, you know, after getting lapped by all these team guys, it's pretty cool. And then I remember doing the 24-hour race, so it was just solo riders. And that was really cool because everyone's around the same pace. You won't feel like you're holding people up. But with the Nullarbor, there's plenty of room to pass, so I think the relay will be fine. And there's only 70 riders on an over 5,000k course, so one lap. So yeah, we've got someone from Lithuania. Greetings from Lithuania. 3 years vegan already. Sick, man. Lithuania. Australian speaker here in Philippines. That's what YouTube's doing. That's what social media's done. Is it's made the bike packing scene, the vegan scene, the cycling scene. It's so international, and it's get to share your story. I watched the other day GCN did a story with Martin Ashton, who's had that bad crash, is in a wheelchair now, but he did a race in Whistler, man, on a canyon on an e-bike, and he just did it, man. Like he did a course I wouldn't even do. You know, I wouldn't even do that. It was just massive jumps, and he's just going all over him stuff and getting some air, and that's tough, man. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be able to keep up. He would even drop me, and he did it in his wheelchair just to show that, you know, he's just not going to let stuff stop him. So it's not about what you can do. It's about what you're going to fucking do. You know, it's about what you're going to do, and it's a good inspiration to see people like that do things just because they can, and that's what that's really inspirational. There's so much inspiration out there. If you take action on the inspiration you see all around you every day, man, you're gonna get a lot of shit done in life. You're gonna have a really fulfilling life. You know, a lot of fulfillment there. If you seek inspiration every day and then take action on that. Here in the Philippines, man, I see people with, like, you know, no legs, you know, one arm. I see people, you know, blind people doing massage. I see people working their asses off, man. It's like they're just not in that victim mindset, you know, losing their houses soon, got fuck all money, working 10 hours a day for $5, just smiling still, just like, yeah, this is how we do it, man. We get on, we're no bitching, we just get on it and get it done. It's just so inspirational. And man, people go, that should be the tourism for Philippines. Come to the Philippines and see what gratitude's about. See people working hard, man. And then you see some of the rich kids of Philippines, you know, at the supermarkets and stuff, and having a hissy fit. And it's like, wow, you know, money can fuck people up. But the Filipino essence, man, the Filipino essence is really, really awesome, man. So people should come to Davao City. It's a great place, man. It's a great place. Someone says, why'd you shave your hair off? Why'd you go the bald look? Why'd you go the Kojak look? I just wanted to try it out. I did the Dr. Gregor cut, and a few people didn't approve. But I just do crazy haircuts here and there. Every few years I shave my head, but I think I might shave like this for IndiPac. Definitely keeps it cooler. Definitely keeps it cooler, and I'll grow it back in the winter. Vasectomy at 26, no kids. Open-ended procedure. Any vasectomy will do. Any vasectomy will do. They'll work. They all work. IndiPac 2020 won't be ready till then. The good thing about IndiPac is you can do it any time of year. You can just download the course, use maps.me, download it, and just go and ride it, and just suss it out. You don't have to race it. I'd recommend probably doing it before you race it, or doing something similar before you race it, because otherwise, if you throw yourself in the deep end without much experience, you're gonna they probably won't let you do it in a race because they'll knock you back your application, and two, it's not gonna be as fun if you don't know what you're in for, man. It's just a big hardcore event. The world needs another Steve Irwin. Can you find a Filipino stingray to fondle? That was bad luck with Steve Irwin. That was bad luck. We've got someone from Latvia as well. 1.5 years vegan, fantastic. Veggie Reggae, do you think you're a narcissist? Oh, definitely. I think everyone's a narcissist. If you look in the mirror, you're a narcissist. What bike am I using? I said that in the start of the video. I've got a few options. I've got about 4 or 5 bikes I could use at the moment. And we're going to reach out to Veg Police in Chiang Mai. Yeah, he just reached out to me the other day. He wants looking about bikes potentially. Because if you come to Chiang Mai, a lot of people come to Chiang Mai because of my recommendations. If you come out without a bicycle, you can buy one there. But if you're living in Chiang Mai without a bike, you depend on the cars and the taxis and the traffic, and it sucks. So I definitely recommend getting a bike. I've got plenty of videos about that. But yeah, we'll do some collabs potentially. So it's good when people come, over to Chiang Mai and they take my recommendations. They're like, fuck, I'm going to sell everything, move out, pack up shop and set up and shop in Chiang Mai. I think it's really cool when people do that. So I like helping people out to make those shifts, because it takes a lot of, I wouldn't say courage, but I'd say it takes fucking effort. It takes fucking effort, definitely. It takes effort. So I congratulate effort. I'm inspired by effort. Alright, we'll do one more question. I've got to head off for dinner, man. I'm getting a bit cold here. How does Chiang Mai compare to Davao? Different. A lot more people here, a lot more density, a lot more sort of poverty, a lot more Asian influence here. It's less Western, but it's very nice. You should come to Davao City. Everyone should come to Davao City with your bike, definitely. If you're a durian lover, come to Davao. I tried durian for the first time in Phuket a month back. It tasted like creamy onions, sweaty socks. Your durian, my friend, was rotten. It was rotten. It wasn't good durian. It was bad. It was rotten. Good durian will make you shake at the knees. Make you shake at the knees. Best chamois cream, any sort of vegan moisturiser. Is it a good idea to go tie a bit of NTB? Yeah, for sure, man. Just put some slicks on it, for sure. Put some fenders on there, definitely. Alright, is Tori doing IndiPac? Tori's not going to do IndiPac. I wouldn't let her do it. It's just too, maybe in a few years for sure, but nah, it's just too much, we wouldn't like cycling after that. It'd be too much too soon. But you should psych up for it and have a crack, but it's just, wouldn't be a good experience. You're better off doing some touring first, more in Australia before we do something like that. But she's definitely got potential for it. She's still a youngster. She's only 21, so still a lot of years left to do psychotic rides like that, for sure. We'll be back. We miss Tori. I miss Tori. We all miss Tori. Thanks for your videos from Andre. Alright, gang, I'm going to get some food and have some sleep. And what have we got there? We've got that question. Flat Earth be real? The Earth is flat. Look at that. Look at that. It's flat. The horizon's flat, man. I'm going to do the Sprite test. We're going to test if the Earth is flat. I'm going to do the Sprite test. Coming up soon. Gang. Thanks for the support, IndiPac. If you got any questions, hit us up down below. We'll see you on the road.